What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another one. Right now I'm heading to the truck. I'm going to take it to a body shop because, as you can see as the title, a driver did run into my truck while I was waiting for, or I was actually hooking up to a chassis, and when that happened, I was on the passenger side. I'm putting the landing gear up, and this guy, he was getting desperate. He was trying to do a U-turn around where I was, but there was no space, so he figured he'd jackknife it, but he jackknifed it so much that he was just dragging the chassis with him, and it was just heading towards my truck. I tried everything to get his attention because I saw it coming. Tried everything to get his attention so he could stop, but he kept on going, and he eventually hit my truck with the chassis. I'll show you the damages right now, what happened yesterday, and right now that I get to the yard, I'll show you how it looks right now. All right, here we are. As y'all can see, there's a nice good damage to my truck. It's basically out of place. The light, I had to cut it off because it was just hanging there. It was hanging by this bumper. I mean, it was all dug up on my tire, so I had to straighten it out as much as I could so it's not rubbing off it. So let's see what they say. So I'm going to show you pictures and a little video of what I took yesterday. It looked worse yesterday when it happened, but I already got a quote from one shop, like I said, and that shop was just saying I have to replace the hood because the front piece is not going to be able to be repaired, because in another month or two, if they just patch it up, it's just going to crack again and be unstable. So I'm going to a different shop, get another opinion as well. Well, that's not gonna come out of my pocket. I got all the information from the other driver. I got their insurance information. I talked to their dispatch, and I mean, they were being pretty cool with me. But right now I'm going to a shop where from their choice. So I'm gonna get their opinion, and if I don't like what they said, then I'll go to the other one that I went to first yesterday. I'm just glad nothing too bad happened. This is just a little cosmetic problem. It could be fixed too. And you know, if he had a box with him, then he would have made some real damage, and probably would have busted my radiator, to tell you the truth. I opened up the hood to see if there was any damages, but there was none. It was just, you know, the bumper and the hood on the passenger side. Everything was broken by the light. Like I said, the signal light was just hanging by the cable, so I took it off so it doesn't fall off. I know there was a few pieces that fell off anyway when I was driving over here, so can't help it. Is it drivable? I guess some people could say it's drivable, but I wouldn't drive it like that. It's not DOT safe to be driving like that without a light, you know, without a light, and then everything just dangling there.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like...
Well, I'm back at the yard. I took the truck to the shop already. I didn't want to record, so I didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable or anything. So, but I am going to tell you guys what happened when I took it to the shop. So I did take it to the shop. They started looking at it. They were looking to see if they could just patch it up and try to fix it like that. But the shop guy was telling the owner, you know, that just cannot be possible. It has to be the hood has to be replaced, because there was a couple pieces by the headlight assembly that fell off, and he said that's it. They need to put a lot of carbon fiber and a lot of different things to try to put it in place, and it's just not gonna work. So he's not charging them too much, as I heard he was giving them an estimate of like $3,200 just for the hood itself, for the hood assembly, and then the paint job, right? And then that's all they were looking for. But then I was like, hey, what's going on, man? I said the bumper got damaged as well. Like, you guys cannot ignore it, right? Like, what about the bumper? And the guy said, oh, my bad, man. I was going off the hood. I thought that was the whole damages. They started looking into it, and they did see the damage. They saw, you know, obviously the bracket was bent. The whole bumper was cracked and broken in the front. So they were gonna see if if it could be fixable. Even though it's metal, I doubt it's gonna be fixed. Even the guy from the shop, his name is Antonio, pretty cool guy. He was letting them know, like, if in case it doesn't get, you know, in case we cannot weld it back together or fix it back together, you know, what do you want us to do? And that owner of the company just said straight up, you know, like, okay, well, I mean, if it's not fixable, let's look into getting a brand new one. That's fine. And I mean, but he is getting a fair price to it. Like I said, he's getting like $3,200. And if he gets a new bumper, I think I got the bumper at like $1,200. So if he gets all that, he's gonna be like looking at like $4,500 in total, compared to like the quote that I got from another shop. That other shop was talking about like $10,900. So but then again, that would have been like an insurance claim type of quote. I don't know if it would have been cheaper if it was out of pocket. So like I said, we exchanged information again with me in the shop. I left the truck there. I am going to check up on it on Monday to see the progress, and actually to check to see if the bumper is actually going to be fixable or not. Because if it's not fixable, then, you know, we got to get that bumper in order as soon as possible. I know the website where I got it. I got it from Miami Star, and they work pretty fast. So as soon as the order goes in, I think it ships in within 3 days. But they said it's gonna take like 5 days for this truck to be fixed anyway. So if they're working on that whole hood assembly and everything, and it should take 3 days for that bumper to get here, we should be good. We should be golden. Now, as far as the accident happened, like I said, I was trying to get his attention. I was trying to get him to stop, and he kept on going. I didn't get heated or nothing, you know. Stuff like this happens all the time. As long as nobody's hurt, that's fine with me. I've came to just work with, hey, just take it by the day. Just not get too riled up about things. Just relax. Don't be too stressed. And I mean, when the other driver came out, I didn't give him shit. I just, you know, relax. Be like, hey, bro, I try to stop you. Happened. What are we gonna do? And I mean, as he was walking towards me, he was on the phone. He was already talking to the dispatcher alone. So, you know, that shows me that right away he was taking responsibility for his action. As you guys know, there's other truck drivers out in the world that rip off people's hoods, rip off people's freaking bumpers, and instead of stopping and exchanging information, they take off. And I mean, this guy didn't really have anywhere to go anyway, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that he stopped anyway, assessed the situation, called this dispatch, and his dispatch called me and let me know what was going on too. We exchanged information, so I got his license number. I got a picture of it. I got a picture of their insurance as well, their insurance card, and I got a picture of their company. Just in case, you know, you can never be too safe. They didn't want to put it on. They didn't want to do a police report. They didn't want to put it on the insurance claim. So, like I said, they asked me if I could just go to the shop where they want to, and get it paid for themselves. They're gonna pay out of pocket. It's a lot cheaper. I understand too, because insurance is going up so bad. I haven't even gotten into an accident yet. My insurance went up like double this year. Again, and then again, when I got to the shop, I met the owner. He's a pretty cool dude. And then he was grateful as well for me to, you know, work with him. To go to another shop where it's not gonna, you know, cost them obviously $11,000 for something that could be replaced for a lot cheaper. So, you know, I was willing to work with him as long as he's willing to work with me, meaning that I'll work with him going to his shop as long as, you know, my truck comes back to me at the same condition as it was before the accident. So we're just hoping for everything comes out good. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll make another video of when I go to the shop, if I go to the shop. But, you know, keep posted here. I'm going to put a lot more content. This is just one of the unfortunate ones that I had to show. But like I said, unfortunate because I just got my truck 2 weeks ago from getting freshly in frame. I didn't even make a video to you guys about the in frame. I will actually make a video of how much it was and the process and everything, how long it took, but that'll be in a different video. But for now, this is what happened. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that, you know, other YouTubers are not showing you guys. This is, you know, no filter. This is straight up what's going on out here in the trucking world. But if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, please. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And like I said, man, let's keep moving forward. May God bless you all. Thank you.